It's Pack Rat again. Old school Saturday night returns. Yay. Actually, well, I slept before this. um, Going forward, we'll see how this works, but I might just keep old school Saturdays because I've been having such a hard time doing throwback Thursdays. This week, Atari 7800. Two, pardon me. I'm itchy lately. Oh, it's the force fires a whoop. Allergies. So I'm slightly out of focus too. Two new games this week. I say new because they're not really new. These were released in around 2015 by Atari Age. Atari Age no longer sells them because they can't copyright stuff. The Atari wouldn't allow it. But, it's what it is. OpCode games, which I played some of the games before on stream. It's taken over these things. I showed OpCode games before. I don't buy all their games because they're $60 or more a pop. No offense, but I can't afford it. I can't afford every game that comes out. But tonight I got two games: Astro Fighter and Astro Blaster. As you can tell by the names, they're both probably shooting games. Not probably they are. I still like their box design, which is front and back. I'm not big on like box openings. I'm like, here's all the box, here's the wrapper. I'm like, none of that crap. Don't do it. But I like the fact that it's got a magnetic edge on it, so you don't have to worry about wearing out the box edge every time you open it. A little slide on the inside for the cartridge. It's a really firm foam inside. Instruction manual, nice and glossy. Guess it'll click when you close it. OpCode games. I know in the last year they switched to their own cartridge shells. One of these days, I got the hardware for it. I need to set up a camera that can show us stuff a little better. They did their own case, cartridge case. This is probably one of the reasons their games are a bit pricier. Doing a mold for a cartridge case is not cheap. These are not 3D printed. I mean, the hell if they are. If they are, they're awfully well done. So I'm pretty sure they're not. Oh, I didn't even notice that. I even got a spring mechanism on the side. I honestly prefer the standard 7900 cartridges that don't have the spring. But what do I know? What do I know? And the answer is nothing. Well, no, I should say. I know stuff, but I'm telling you, I'm going to look at it. Okay, I can switch to the game stream here. First game up tonight is going to be Astro Fighter, as you can tell on the screen there. This was done by... Again, I know this was released by Atari Age in around 2015. Currently it's sold by OpCode Games Limited, or LLC. The box and the manual say 25, but I got this in 26, so I know they had a bit of problems getting it shipped out promptly, but welcome to so-called homebrew games. It's not the easiest thing in the world to do. The game was originally released in 1979 by Data East. I'll be honest with you, I never heard of it. That's not a bad thing. A lot of games came out in the late 70s, early 80s. This is an arcade port, basically, of the game. Done by Robert DeCrescenzo. Who's done a bunch of 1700 game ports. Done a very good job of it, too. Astro Fighter itself, shoot 'em up, released in the arcades in 1979. not 77, 79. Releases Upright Standard, Cocktail, and Cabaret. Developed and distributed by Data East in Japan and Sega Gremlin in North America. So it came out like later, so 79, except for early 80 in Europe. Astro Fighter consists of 4 waves of enemy crafts flying from top of the screen towards the bottom. A refueling stage. Players are tasked to eliminate 4 successful waves of different types of enemy crafts. I played it a little bit. One of the enemies kind of reminds me of Cosmic Conflict from the Odyssey 2, actually. Which I found kind of interesting. The information I looked up, supposedly this was the 4th top grossing video game of 1980 in North America, with Asteroids, Galaxy, and Space Invaders being ahead of it. So kind of shooters, except Asteroids is kind of a shooter. This was never ported to any home console except for the 7800. Just a little bit of information on it. There's in the screener. It's again the 2015 on the screener. That's when Atari each was slung it. I played a little bit of it. It is kind of an early 1979 thing. I mean, it's not like, it's not Galaga. It's not, oh my god, but it's not bad. I've only played it for a few minutes here, so let's dive into it and see how crappy I can do here. You can pick levels, easy, normal, and hard. You can pick 3 or 5 lives. I should pick 3, but it's 1 or 2 player. Obviously alternating, not at the same time. I will leave it on easy. Oop, Sherlock, welcome on in. Oh wow, that's kind of funny if your stream streak would stay with that little 10-second broadcast I did like a week ago by accident. I'm still playing on my old capture card tonight, but I've been testing. Eventually, I want to switch over to my Mac Mini for broadcasting. And one thing I found out in prior streams on 2600 games, some of the screens would flicker pretty bad. And I've just recently found out that my older capture card is not doing 60 frames per second properly. I'm going to be switching over to the video capture card that Bowtie uses, and it does have, I can force it to do 60 frames per second. Thus, games that have flickered in the past will not flicker in the future. At least nowhere near as bad. So I might replay some old 2600 games at a later date. Something with the Mac Mini, for some reason, I've been having the Mac Mini runs on the current Mac OS. I've been having problems with the sound program. So I use a program called Caster Audio for the audio. And the current OS, Tahoe, I think it's pronounced, it doesn't play well with Caster. So I'm trying to figure that out. Well, in particular the microphone. But I'll get it figured out in the end. Once it's figured out, I switch to the Mac Mini. I'll still use the portable, but Mac Mini's got more ports on it. I might actually not be able to have to use my hub anymore with the Mac Mini, which would help. I might rearrange my desk here a bit, because right now the console's on my left here. I want it on the right, like right here, above my controller. Because that way it'd be a bit more convenient, because it'd be closer to the, you guys can't see it, but to my right there's a VHS player that I used to play stuff with the Odyssey 2, which I don't have video modded. 50, was that 60 stream streak? Wow. Hang on a second. 60 streaks. Let's heck did I put it here? That's a little celebration. 60 streaks, yay! It didn't cost me a dime. I shouldn't say it did. I like the confetti. Okay, Astro Fighter. Let's get this thing going. Because the earlier shooter, it does it plays very similar to Galaxing, but not quite as good, I won't tell you. The one gripe I read online about the game, no cheese. Ooh. One thing I noticed for sure on this thing, if you don't get the enemies when you get to the bottom, your ship creeps up higher on the screen, which makes it really hard to win. As I was about interrupting myself here, one critique I noticed online is it's an outer space game, so why is there a blue background? And I kind of agree with that. It should be a black background, but it's a nitpick. Honestly, anybody that's played the Odyssey 2, do those ships not look like the ships in Cosmic Conflict? I mean, honestly, they look exactly like them. So the guy that did the Odyssey 2 game, did he steal it from this game? Or did this game steal it from... No, this came out before the Cosmic Conflict, so... Oh man, see that ship moved up a row. This is, I missed one ship, and then I get to fight them all over again. Oh man. Unfair. Totally unfair. Damn. If there's a pattern that are bobbing the ships, I have not figured it out. Of course, I haven't played it a lot, so... I don't believe this was a fourth grossing game, because honestly, prior to buying this game, I never heard of it. Of course, well, again, there's a lot of games coming out there. No! See, if you don't get them when they get to the bottom, oh, you get bumped up a row. It's too bad it doesn't reset to the bottom row again. Whoa! It's the mothership! The game's actually got a mothership. Hey, I got it. Wow. That was kind of cool. Whoa! What was that? Oh. GS for gas. Fueling. I guess the ship's got gas. And then you loop over again. I kind of like that boss screen. That was kind of cool. Decon! Welcome on. Boy, it's been a while. Of course, it's been a while since I was in old school Saturday. GS is the Grand Mothership? Ah, okay. I get it. Yeah, I was just kind of saying gas for the fun of it, but it's... I find it kind of funny they actually label it. I'm like, ooh, that was close. Well, it makes sense. Grandmother, it makes more sense than gas, but what do I know? I don't mind say that for it. That's a catchphrase of mine. What do I know? I know a lot. That's what. Honestly, if the Odyssey 2 was out, man, I'd contact them and ask them why they stole this ship from this game. Stop bobbing around. Hold still. Hold still. Oh, man. Trying to get the last ship, well, smashing into it like that is not easy. I did better. I played it a little bit before stream. I could not get to the grandmother ship. I like using that phrase. I'm going to keep that. GS. I'm curious. In the manual here, like, why is it, I'm curious, why does it say GS in there? Of course, on top of the screen, you get the flyers, fuel gauge. And of course, your ship is the warship. Enemy formations, fuel supply. The master. After defeating all enemy warship waves, you face the master. So why does it say GS instead of... The screen forms a quarter-like pattern as your ship is traveling deeper into enemy territory. That screen actually has a nice black background. Master's body expands and contracts as it moves. Blah, 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 blah. It does not say at all why it says GS on it. It's the grandmother ship. That's all I know. I agree with Mr. Kong. Let's see if I can get a little better here. Player one, go. For 1979, that's not bad. Of course, at one time I would have preferred Galaxian over this, but... Stop. Oh, they dropped. The pattern's really hard to nail them. Ooh, I didn't go up one. The ship didn't get past me, that's why. Kind of interesting on the top way it goes from ship color as you get rid of each wave. You can hit those things, those little shots for extra 60 points, but I don't know if I like these little guys speeding up. That's not the way to get them, by crashing into them. That's what I've been doing so far. Not sure if I like the sound effect of the shot. It's not bad, but I prefer the more subtle Galaxian sound effect. Oh, no you don't. Ah, man. It's gotta be a better way than crashing into them. Version 1.2. I wonder if that was the original Atari age release. GS. It's kind of funny because there's an Odyssey 2 game that's got a thing that has a G something in it. I forget what it was though. GG. Thank you. I'm trying. I'm trying. Like I said, it's brand new for me, so I'm like, I'm rusty. Well, not rusty. I gotta learn this thing. But the blue ships look, I'm calling them mosquitoes because they look like mosquitoes. We look like a mosquito, but you know what? It's that needle-like nose. These ships actually got a... Looks like they got a straight face on their body. Like an emoji. No, don't crash into it. Damn it. There's a secret way to get a lot of points. Really? Have you played this before? I'm assuming you have, but because you're saying there is. The secret way is go to the left and keep hitting fire. If you know something, hey, let me know. I don't mind. This is the interactive stream. Backseating is allowed. Always. Oh, that one got by me. I move up a roll. I gotta fight him again. Got 16,000. Wow. That's pretty good. Still, you worker. I'm curious. Have you played this in the arcade or just like through emulation? The reason I ask because it would. Oh man, no way I'm gonna get that. It would date you a bit, but. Oh man. don't like when one gets past you and you get pushed up and you gotta do the whole wave. That's crazy. I literally have no chance of getting through this now. Without running out of fuel. Ah, that's punishing, man. So basically, if you miss a wave, you're kind of screwed. Yeah, I missed one ship. One ship. I'm gonna blow up. Oh no. Blam! And then you die, no matter how many lives you got. Played in the arcades, cool. I mean, I might have saw this in the arcades. I just don't personally remember it. I remember Galaxian. Oh, Galaxian was in oh man, I'm blanking on that pizza place now. Pizza place I used to be in West Dallas. Sure I could remember it. When I was a kid, they had it in the lobby while you waited to get in, which is why I remember it. I don't know if I would have discovered Galaxian without that. Probably not. Shakies, that's it. That's where I discovered Galaxian. I never saw it in the like the Aladdin's Castle or whatever. It's a 5,000-point shot, a few screens in. Probably on the grandmother's ship. Yeah, I miss Shakies myself too. I think Sherlock or somebody looked it up once. Supposedly it was still around in California for a while. Or still is. I don't remember. I remember coming up in conversation. I've forgotten the conversation. Well, I'm going to try again here. See if I can get the grandmother's ship. Still in California, yeah. I don't know why they left the state for it. I liked going there. Hold up. I mean, I was in the 70s. We went there as a family. The only game I remember them having was Galaxian, but they had more than that. But that's the only game I remember. Like, period. Shows how much I liked it. I think they had like 3 games in the lobby, if I remember correctly, or inside. But the inside was a lot of the novelty games where you got tickets. I don't remember doing the ticket stuff too much. Wasn't big on it. Oh, it was right for me. What the heck was that? Unfair. That time I just gave him the one green one. That's kind of weird. Oh. Well, I cleared the screen by ramming him, I think. Ooh. I like this screen. Honestly, the mothership reminds me of the mothership from Cosmic Conflict, or no, Alien Invaders Plus on the Attitude 2. It kind of does. A bit. Fuel, yay. God, I worked on Odyssey 2 games, definitely played this stuff. I don't think anybody else would make that. It's kind of funny, speaking of the Odyssey 2, the Daily Show. They did when they were talking about the Odyssey movie, they actually showed a picture of the Odyssey 2 on there for a few seconds. I caught that. I thought that was funny as hell. It's not bad game. Not bad at all. I would not say it's great. I'll play this a little more. Kind of curious, Mr. Decon. What would you rate this? I'd probably give it like a B, personally. Oop, sorry, I'm yawning here. Stretching. It's not an A game. Definitely not. But it's not bad. It's a pretty good port, I think. Yeah, merely okay. Yeah. Yeah. I like to rate these things, though. What would I give it? What would I give it? You know, I'm going to give it a C+. It's slightly better average, in my opinion. But I think it would have been a little bit better if you had a better chance of getting them before they go to the bottom and you go up a roll. That's the only annoying part about the game I don't like. If you miss one ship in a wave, it moves you up higher, and you still got the same amount of ships to get a kill. It's like B minus. I was thinking of it. Maybe I'll change it. What the hell? I agree with you on that one. It's nice. It's a bit nostalgia. Oops. I mean, there's plenty of I can talk right here. Plenty of people out there that would actually look at this and go, "Well, it looks like shit." I actually had this the past week at work. Some guy was talking about the new Halloween game coming out, on the PlayStation 5 or whatever. And I told him to look up the original Halloween on the 2600. He looked it up and he's like, "Oh, that looks like a piece of shit. Oh my God, it's terrible." I'm like, so are you, man. I was trying to tell him, hey, in 1982, man, it was a pretty good game. That's right. If I didn't like old games, I wouldn't be playing this. I'm like, I'm digging this. It's not the cream of the crop, but it ain't bad. I'm glad I got it. It's a little pricey, but hey, nice packaging. And it's a physical cartridge. It's not going to die in a year or two. I actually own a game. Can't believe PlayStation is going non-physical, but where the games are going, though. I still want to retire in a couple of years. If I retire, man, I'm gonna be like physical only, with the exception of the Switch. Maybe. Come on, that last ship is hard to get. There's the Cosmic Conflict ship. It reminds me of Cosmic Conflict, so it's the Cosmic Conflict ship. I have to agree that blue background, it should have been black. It's a space game. You have to unretire. I'd like to retire next year, but I'm not sure if I can. It's like main question. I gotta talk to a guy later this year or next year. I gotta see if I can afford health insurance on my own or not. That's the problem. Ooh, I made it. Yeah, I've been squat for 7 years. Ooh. If I retire, there's so much I want to do, man. So much. I'm not bad at getting that mothership. The grandmother ship. You haven't done anything for 7 years. All Donkey Kong and music collecting. Oh, man. I mean, I haven't done much with Pack Rat in the last couple of years. I gotta get back into that. I'm falling way behind on it. Like, way behind. Surprisingly, nobody's getting mad at me yet, but that's the first wave, like, only repeat the one ship, and on the other waves it doesn't. Or it does, I should say. I don't know. But do a band. So you play a musical instrument? Or you sing? Or both? And back when I was a teenager, I used to play the cello. That's a long time ago. Long time ago. Piano, keyboard. Okay. You could sing. Yeah. I probably sing when I was young. With my voice now. Not even gonna attempt it. I don't have a voice for it. That's okay. Dang it. These guys bob around too much. Stop bobbing. Trying to get this one guy here. Get him! Oh my god, this guy's like mildly pissing me off here. One ship. How hard is it? There we go. Damn. That's the only thing that's kind of bugging me here is like Mr. Kong. I'm like, I'm trying to connect your name to real life, and I'm not. I don't want you to just put your real name online, but I can't remember your connection here. It's on the edge of my brain. I'm just Aru. Welcome on in. My old school stream. I'm just. Is it Aru? Aru? Am I pronouncing it right? I'm gonna die here. Out of fuel. Just die. Here it goes. But welcome on in. It's always nice to see somebody new in chat. And that was Astro Fighter. You caught the end of Astro Fighter. And I'm done with Astro Fighter. For now. Aru. Okay. Oh, are you? So it's are you? As in are you? Okay. Not Aru. Yeah, sorry. That's why I asked him. Like, I want to make sure I'm pronouncing it right. Nah, it's not confusing. It's just, I mean, it's an interesting name, but some names I see on Twitch, I'm like, okay, how exactly do you say that? he's not aware of. Oh god, come on. Ooh. Oh my god, that's too funny. Okay, second game up for today. I might do extra ones afterwards, but well, all y'all. Hot Warren Zevon action seems good. Oh my goodness. Well, if you like retro, you're in the right area. Well, I do a combination of retro and indie Switch stuff. But I grew up with late 70s, early 80s games, so that's kind of what I do. Or I try to do. I haven't been doing Old School Saturday lately, but I gotta pause this here. If it'll pause. I don't know if it's paused. Oh, I can't pause the screen. Ah, it disabled the pause. Oh well, it's gonna keep talking. What I could do for a moment here is just unplug it. I want to talk for a moment. My joystick? Not a problem. Damn thing is, I don't remember where I got this thing from. It's a custom made stick. Kind of made for the 1700. It's like 2 buttons. It has no logo on it whatsoever. I bought this like over 10 years ago. I don't remember where I bought it. I literally don't. Which is annoying because I wouldn't mind buying another one. I know there's some people that sell like something similar, 3D printed, but this is not 3D printed. Yeah, it's kind of goofy. I think you'd come up with a pretty good 1700 joystick that you put your brand name on it or something. It's not the standard 1700 control stick. This is like a custom build one. The standard was the do I have any down here? I don't have any around here. At least not. You guys can't see it, but I got a pile of stuff on the floor here. I don't have any original 70 sticks with me. The original 70 stick was kind of weird. Also kind of harder in your hands after all. But yeah, the original 70 stick had a left button and a right button. I mean, this has got them both on one thing. Black Diamond, welcome on in. Old School Saturdays is back. But yeah, this I love this stick. Like I said, I should really post this thing on Atari Age or something, or on one of the Atari groups on Facebook, and see if they can figure out where this came from. Yeah, I got my Tron shirt off of TeePublic. I like Tron, so like, why wouldn't I? I'm in the old stuff. Yeah. Throwback Thursdays wasn't working well. My sleep, usually my first day off, my sleep pattern is kind of weird. So the only thing about doing Old School Saturdays is I can only do it for 2 hours max. Then I gotta get ready for work. Because I still work night shift. So yeah, if you like the Tron shirt, TeePublic, I think it's t-public.com. That's where I got it. It's probably still on there, probably. Let's get back to the thing here. Next game. Oh, actually, I could talk here before I bring up the next game. Next game up is going to be. Actually, sorry. Astro Blaster. Again, OpCode games with the kind of magnetic sealed box manual and their own cartridge. Just subbed. Cool. Did it show it though? One sec here. Wait a minute. Yeah, he followed me on Twitch. I didn't see the alert for it. I don't know. Maybe it just didn't go through. I don't. I kind of asked that because it's like I do have one of my pieces of software turned off that I normally had on. I'm not sure if a new follower alert will go through or not. Oh, okay, for a while. Okay, no problem. No problem at all. Yeah, I was just like slightly like, what the? Yeah, it's nice to have you back in chat. I mean, if you were here before, I gotta be honest. I'm in my 60s. I'm like, my short term, it's not short term memory. It's not even 60s. It's me. If you throw a name at me and like a year later, the name comes back, I don't remember it. I'm terrible with names. I just am. Just, it's a personal thing. It's like, I've had that problem my whole life. Like, if you stick me in a room with 12 people and introduce me, at the end of the day, I'm not going to remember any of them. It's just a fact. Like, what are you going to do? Can't remember being here. That's okay. Yeah, I'm in my early 60s, so I'm getting old, but I'm okay with that. Next game up, Astro Blaster. I put it on the game screen, but I can't pause it, so it keeps talking at me. Astro Blaster, 1981 fixed shooter game, developed and published by Gremlin and Sega. Let's see. It was not ported to any system except for the 1700. Pretty crazy. The box behind me, you talking about like right here? That's the Atari VCS. I got a bunch of stuff behind me. You're talking about the monitor right behind me? That's the Apple II GS, which I haven't hooked up yet. Yeah, the white box above me, that's the Atari VCS, the computer. Right next to it is a Atari 1700 box up there. And all my cartridges are above my, to, like, above my head there. I'm not loaded money wise. I do okay, but I buy selectively. I don't have everything. I wish I did. If I made more money, I would have a lot more. But I got a decent amount of cartridges, but I plan on doing a lot more stuff in a multi-cart. Kind of curious. Hmm. Oh, it's the. That's part of the reason for the name, Pack Rat. Two reasons for Pack Rat. I run Pack Rat video games, and I was a Pack Rat. I still collect. That's why I bought these things, but I don't buy as much as I used to just because I don't have. I talked about it earlier in the stream tonight. I mean, these games were done by OpCode Games. They're releasing a lot of 1700 games and legal games. I'm only selectively buying what they have just because I can't afford everything. No, I don't have laser discs. I used to have laser discs. I don't anymore. I sold most of my discs off because my original laser disc player died like between 5 and 10 years ago, and I just couldn't afford to get it fixed, and kind of didn't want to. I do miss laser discs a bit. Yeah, I do have a multi-cart for the 2600 I plan on using, but I don't have a multi-cart for the Atari 7000 Plus. Yeah, as far as the shelves in the back behind me, like where my finger is, these 1700 VCS cartridges. This row here, that's D&D booklets. More cartridges. Odyssey 2. That's a case of D&D miniatures. That's Captain Stern in the back there. Cartridges on my right side here. Miscellaneous stuff. Yeah, D&D books for 3.5 edition. I have not played in roughly 8 years. I kind of want to start playing again. But it's gonna be hard with my current work schedule. Yeah, I was like real big on third edition D&D. That shelf there's like what I got left. I really thinned up my collection this year in particular. I had so many books. Let's see. Back to Astro Blaster shortly here. Let's see. As mentioned, 1981 fixed shooter, Gremlin, Sega. Was designed and programmed by Gary Shannon and Barbara Michalak. The 70 version of Positive was done by Bob DeCrescenzo, I think. Or sorry, Robert DeCrescenzo. Published by OpCode Games. I'm pretty sure it was done by Atari Age around 2015. Let's see. We got an Astro Blaster. Game uses speech synthesis. And during a track mode, a voice obviously says phrases during a track mode. It is the first video game to have a copyright registered in Japan. Okay. Brownout. You guys talking about the forest fires? Forest fires are supposed to return tonight. The smoke. I'm not looking forward to it. That's Wisconsin, well, Wisconsin and surrounding areas. Yeah, Canadian and Minnesota force fires. Let's see, Astro Blaster. Control a ship which can fire and move left or right. Player must continuously monitor the on-screen temperature and fuel gauges. Player must battle through waves of enemies which attack with varied formations and fight patterns. There's a warp function. It's usable only once per sector or life. Let's see what that's like. At the end of the sector, the player flies through an asteroid belt and can get extra fuel by shooting fireballs. 25 levels. Yeah, I'll get back to chat in a second here. I'm reading this info here. I can't see the chat at the same time. Apologies for that. 29 different sectors across 29 different attacks across 6 sectors. Gameplay says 25, but the reception says 29 levels. Who knows? In 1981, a game called Threshold for the Apple II was based off of Astro Blaster. Astro Blaster is one of 5 unlockable games in the PlayStation Portable version of Sega Genesis Collection. And the world record holder from 1982, which still holds, is Gus Pappas with 2,999 points. Or 299,000 points. Which is a lot. Okay, I'm back to chat here. Yeah, smoke wasn't bad today. It's supposed to roll in tonight and tomorrow. I am not looking forward to it. Yeah, thank goodness for air conditioning. I thought about it last night, I think. My only problem with air conditioning is the AC in my car died Wednesday morning at work. It worked Tuesday night going into work. I left work Wednesday morning and it was gone. Do I have bulb blazer? I do not. At least not physically. Eventually I might play it, but it would probably be through on a multi-cart. I probably had bulb blazer years ago. I sold off a bunch of my 700 games about 5 to 6 years ago. I probably shouldn't have done it. But I pared down my collection. I kept the games I really like, and I try to be less of a pack rat, but I kind of regret selling some of the stuff, but I gotta be honest with you, I can't. I want to downsize eventually, like in the next 10 years, if I retire. I can't afford the storage. Too much stuff. I'm in southeastern Wisconsin. I don't mind saying that. I do have Robotron for the 7800. And actually, I'd have to dig it out. I don't know where it is off the top of my head here, but I do have a special controller for Robotron that's dual stick. So I can play Robotron with the way it was meant to be played. Dual joystick. Truck driving. Truck driving, plays an instrument, sings in a band. Wow. Yeah, I got Robotron. But yeah, smokes from the Canadian and Minnesota forest fires are supposed to return to Wisconsin tonight and Sunday. So breathing outside is going to kind of suck. This past week, what was it, Tuesday or Wednesday when it got really bad at work? I could smell it inside the building at work. It got that bad. It wasn't like strong in the building, but it wasn't fun. It gave me a headache when I was outside. My eyes would hurt. No, I'm not that far from Chicago. No. About depending on traffic, 45 minutes to an hour from where I am, roughly. I'm gonna switch over to the game screen here. Let's give Astro Blaster a try here. Let's see how much I'm expecting this to be better than Astro Fighter, but we'll see. Gotta wait for it to load up on my 1700 plus here. Astro Blaster. See, 2014 by Robert De Crescenzo. Probably when it was released on Atari Age. And I hate, I shouldn't say hate, but I'm not a big fan of comparing stuff, but I played this a little bit before stream, and it kind of reminds me of Mega Mania. At least to a point. Parts of it do, I should say. Let's actually give it a try. Okay, skill level is easy, medium, hard. Guided shots, yes or no? Ooh, lives 3 or 5, 1 or 2 players. That's De Crescenzo. He always has these nice intro menus. Notice my controller cam's a little high, but
Fighter pilots needed in Sector Wars. Play Astro Blaster.
I kind of like the voice. It's retro, but it's still cool. Monkey Marathon was the first time I qualified for Boston, 1996. Wow.
Fighter pilots needed in Sector Wars. Play Astro Blaster.
Okay, let's give us. Boy, that's a big shit. Okay, this is Mega Mania, kind of. Yeah, the voice. Yeah, back in the early '80s would have been like, wow. I still like it. Oh man, I died pretty quickly. Come on, where's the enemy ships here? My fuel's running out. Apparently, when you kill part of a wave in this game, it remembers. Man, there we go. Whoa. Damn. Oh, I'm overheating my laser. Oh. Hitting asteroids is not a good thing. Commodore 64 kid. I was an Apple II kid, but... Oh, man. God dang it. Nothing wrong with the Commodore 64. I had in 2 minutes. I'll try to stop for the ad break. So I don't expect people to actually subscribe. If you subscribe, that's great, but you don't have to. It's not required. Envious, yeah. Well, I wouldn't say envy in general myself, but I mean, I had the Apple IIc. That was my first computer. If I go to my other screen here, it should say when the ads are coming up. There was an ad break. Oh yeah, ad break in a half hour roughly. Oh, Castle Wolfenstein. I love Beyond Castle Wolfenstein. How much did I play the Apple II? A lot back in the early 80s. Oh my god. A lot of the games I don't remember because it's been a while since I played them, but I definitely remember having Castle Wolfenstein, and I definitely remember having Beyond Castle Wolfenstein. Bunch of miscellaneous games. I'd have to like, I still have, well, I said my Apple II GS is right behind me here. I still got some old classic games. Crisis Mountain. I like that one a lot. Gosh, it's been a while since I played my Apple II. It's been over 5 years. Some of the games that kind of slipped back into my recesses of my memory. I can't just think of one off the top of my head. I remember Crisis Mountain. That's one where you had to dig out the bombs and defuse them. Beyond, I like Castle Wolfenstein, but Beyond Castle Wolfenstein to me was better. That's the one. That's the game with where the German soldiers actually had some minimal speech. For the original Castle Wolfenstein wasn't bad. The only thing I didn't like about it was when you bumped into the walls, the screen went kind of bizarre. Yeah, jarring was weird. Yeah, it was like it was jarring. The fact that it was like if you get recognized as being a non-German soldier, like the game got pretty intense. I remember Drake. I don't remember if Castle Wolfenstein had it, but I remember Beyond Castle Wolfenstein had the part where if you shot the bodies, you could drag the bodies and to hide them from so they wouldn't be spotted.
Fighter pilots needed in sector wars. Play Astro Blaster.
War games. I love playing war games on the ColecoVision. Just when SS randomly came in the room. Yeah. Yeah, Wolfenstein was a bit strenuous, what did I say? If you really get into it. I won't try that much. I'll have to play it one of these days. But I finally got the battery fixed in my GS, so I just gotta boot it up and see if it actually works. The original battery died. And it was one of the soldered in batteries. So I soldered in a new battery. Yeah. Try to concentrate on these things when they're shooting at you. If I shoot the fireballs, I get fuel, but oh my gosh. Yeah, one. As far as chat, hang on one sec here. I gotta concentrate. Whoa, Doc. That was kind of weird. What? Do I ever read 2600? I guess question. What do you mean by that? Oh man. Oh man. How does it look like real reels flying in space? You can just call me Packard, or you can call me Dave if you want. My name's Dave, actually. I'm not gonna give my full name on the. Talking about 2600 Connection. There was like a fanzine called 2600 Connection. Just Dave's fine. You don't need the Mister, but or Packard. I mean, whatever works. Or Hey You. I'm not finicky. I used to read gaming magazines years ago. The only gaming magazine I get nowadays is Old School Gamer magazine. I used to get the what's the one from UK? Retro Gamer magazine. But it's kind of pricey, so I stopped subscribing to it. But the only 2600 magazine I can think of is 2600 Connection. Old School Gamer. If you're in the old stuff, it's a pretty good magazine. Retro Gamer magazine from the UK. I liked it a lot, but it's just my opinion. I don't think it was worth the price. It's not a cheap subscription. It's like over $100 a year to subscribe to it, but part of the price for Retro Gamer is the fact that it's glossy and it's big. If you're in the UK, it's probably its subscription would be cheaper for Retro Gamer magazine. I'm in the United States, Wisconsin, so Retro Gamer magazine was like over $10 an issue for me for a yearly subscription. I stopped subscribing just because I don't make. I'm not poor, but I don't make a ton of money. So I stopped subscribing just because it was costing too much. And it kind of depended on what was in each issue too. I mean, Retro Gamer magazine. I haven't been to I'm trying to name the name of a bookstore that's nearby me here. I'm blanking on it. There's a bookstore that's close by me at Mayfair Mall. They have Retro Gamer magazine there. Specific issues I might buy, but depending on what's in the issue, I might not buy it. So Retro Gamer, UK magazine. If you can get it in Europe, it's a good magazine. So wait a minute, the start button doesn't work in this game unless I'm beyond the title screen. Yeah, Retro Gamer magazine. I think in the UK I think it runs around $8 an issue, if I remember correctly. Which has been a while, so I'm not sure how much I remember correctly. I mean, over in Europe, I would think you'd be able to get it in the bookstore, but not really sure on that. I subscribed for some years, but even old school gamer old school gamer magazine, that's not exactly cheap either, but I do like it though. Old school gamer magazine is kind of a North American gamer magazine. Which is why I subscribe to it. Oh! It's really hard to hit those fireballs. Supposed to get... My fuel's low. You know, I'm having a bit of a flashback, like I could have sworn maybe I played this game in the past. I'll catch up on chat in a minute here. I gotta concentrate here. Sorry about that. Oh, it's the Enterprise. Flipping around in space. Oh, counter attack. I gotta stop comparing, but it's hard not to. Oh, that thing's low. Yeah, I have a hard time in certain games doing chat, so I'll catch up in the chat in a bit. Or I'll catch up after I die here. Oh man. Okay, I'm liking this game. Yeah, Retro Gamer magazine was. I remember being around €10. I personally think Retro Gamer magazine is kind of pricey, but I mean, for what it is, I liked it. It's just. It's just one of those things, you know. Yeah, I've never been to Europe. I always wanted to visit one day, but I don't know if I ever will. We'll see. Scotland. Ooh. Scotland would be kind of cool to visit. Yeah, my shopping funds are not exactly high. Yeah, it's a Retro Gamer magazine that's $90 a year. Yeah, in America, I think I paid like... It's a bow tie! Welcome! There's a pterodactyl-like creature in this game, but... This game is very Mega Mania-ish. Bow tie should remember its name because it's a Sega game. Sega. But yeah, we're talking about Retro Gamer magazine. I subscribed to that for years, but the shipping cost for me, I think when I stopped subscribing, I was paying like $130 a year for it. And for a magazine, for me, that's kind of pricey, but if you can afford it. Well, I'm gonna give this another try here. I'm gonna keep playing on easy mode because that's my mode. Yeah, it's got auto fire. Of course, you overheat then. Ah, man. As Bowtie played this game, that'd be the question. He's Mr. Sega. Ah, jeez. How am I suddenly dying here? Like, badly. Yeah, I miss the old retro gamer magazines. Electronic Games, Game Pro, a few other ones out there. Which I can't remember off the top of my head. That's one thing I regret getting rid of. I got rid of all my... I got rid of my old retro game... My old magazines from years ago. I got rid of them over 10 years ago. I should have never done that. I like those magazines. You got your name in Electro Gaming Monthly? Wow. That's pretty cool. For looping, oh man, ColecoVision. I gotta do a ColecoVision one of these nights. I've been talking about it for over a year. I have one that's video modded. I need to pull it up and actually play it. Need to play it. Okay, let's try this again here and concentrate. See if I can get a little farther here. I definitely like the fact that you can rapid fire on this game. Not sure if I like the fuel gauge though. Whoa. Ah, blast it. Literally. Wish my ship was a little smaller on these screens. Didn't get it. Ooh, what the heck was that? It flashed something about secret something. That went so quick. That's one big refueling chip. Yeah, the 80s magazines, I miss them a lot. Let's see if I can get past the Star Trek Enterprise here. Secret bonus. If I can see it, how's it a secret? That's what I want to know. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm over here. Oh. Ah, one more ship, thank you. I want to get past this level. Whoa! I don't like that. Oh boy, it's hard to get through it. Damn. Wish we were playing the whole time. From 89 to 2014. Is that when they were out? That long? Wow. I don't remember being out that long. But I know I stopped subscribing in the late 80s. I like this Astro Blaster. It's tough, but I like it. Probably nothing more than Astro Fighter. Even Astro Fighter's got its own charm too. Definitely got its own charm. One secure. Looking at one of my programs in the background. One of your favorite guys killed this game? Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, everybody's got their... Everybody's got... Oh, I've said it before in prior games in my life. Everybody's got at least one game that they're really good at. Period. For my sister, it was P.T. Barnum's Acrobats for the Odyssey 2. My sister killed at the game. Play Astro Blaster. I never saw this in the arcade. At least I don't think of it. It's weird. The screen where the asteroids are coming on. It looks familiar, like that might have been another game. Just watching the demo of some of the screens here. This guy won a Galaga tournament. Okay. Wow. I like Galago, but I'm not that great at it.
Fighter pilots needed in sector wars. Flight
Same with Galaxian. I actually prefer Galaxian over Galago. I just do. But I'm okay at it. I'm not great. I'm gonna play one more game with us. Because I want to. You know, maybe I'll play a few miscellaneous games just for the heck of it. Ooh, I just realized it. Oh, hang on here. God bless. I'm gonna let myself die here. Can't believe the whole time here I've been playing this game and I haven't changed the game name. Sorry about that. There, that's more accurate. I'll play one more time just with the correct game name on the screen there. Reset. I can't believe I missed that. I try to keep the game name accurate, but sometimes I miss changing it. And I missed it. So the information was a little incorrect there. It's correct now, though. Oh! Rage reset. I don't want to die on the first screen. Hold still. Of course, why would they, huh? I can't really think of any arcade game that I was like great at, but back in the early 80s I was really good at Pac-Man because I used to know the pattern of Pac-Man. But I lost that at the time. I mean, I used to be able to play Pac-Man for like a good half hour or more. Trying to get extra fuel there. Max on Kaboom. Wow. I'm not too bad at Kaboom. I can't pause this. I can't pause it. The one thing I remember about Kaboom, which is weird, is Kaboom's the only game I've ever known where if you're slightly buzzed, like if you have beer, you'll play better at it. That's my personal opinion on that. $75 gift. It's weird. This game pauses in some areas, but not other areas. Kind of weird. That's one thing I like about the Atari 7800. It's got a pause button. I love that a lot. Being able to pause the game. I definitely love the rapid fire. Oh man, I blinked. Honestly, those flying wheels, when it shows it on the demo screen, they look like reel-to-reel tapes. But I can't deny this game reminds me very much of Mega Mania. It just does. Ooh. Or parts of it do, I should say. Oh, damn it. Flying rose kit wheels? It could be. I like the voice. I mean, it's 81 voice, but it's still pretty good, though. That right there reminds me of, Centipede. I think it's showing each wave as it goes by in the demo here. Yeah, it is. I'm not sure what that looks like. But definitely right. In Sector Wars? Not too many. What the heck? That looks like a shield in a role-playing game. I'm sitting there watching the demo. I wonder if it actually goes through and shows like all the levels If you sit back and watch this. Kind of cool if it did.
Fighter pilots needed in Sector Wars. Play Astro Blaster.
Why does this remind me of the last Starfighter? When the game would speak.
Fighter pilots needed in Sector Wars. Play Astro Blaster.
One more. I gotta do it. It's definitely. Oh man! No! Reset. That's probably the one thing I don't like is my ship is too big of a target. It gets hit too easily. Nah, hit him. Go in the laser cooldown here. No, no you don't. Oh. Oh. Dodge. Prepare to dock. It's kind of hard to miss docking, but I know if you miss docking, it ends the game. It's like you just die. Poof. Those spinning things look kind of weird. Hold still. There you go. Ooh. Ah, rats. There's one guy left here. No! I'm too big of a target, man. That's where I feel like it's a bit bigger each time. Secret bonus. That's weird. Prepare to dock. We got like 8:20 where I am here. I'm Central Time. Got about a half hour to go, and I gotta start doing stuff before work. Oh man, those centipede guys are hard to get. I got a little farther there.
Fighter pilots needed in Sector Wars. Play Astro Blaster.
I could call it here too. I don't want to call it though. Okay, that was Astro Blaster. I enjoyed that. If I had to give Astro Blaster a rating, what should I give it? That's the question. I really like it. I wouldn't say it's outstanding, but if I had to give it an initial rating, I probably would give it an A-. I like it. I definitely like it a lot. Astro Fighter was, well, 1979, so not quite as good, but still pretty cool though. I wish I would have put the proper name on the screen there at the start though, but that was my goof. I think I'll take the game name off there now. I'm gonna play a few random games here just for fun of it. Including one of my favorite games that I did not play in the arcade, but I did play on the 7800. That is... Let's think about it here. Food fight! Time for a food fight. I'll do intermediate because I can. Eat the cone, man. And yes, I've played Atari today. Get the, how am I missing that guy? Yeah, I got about a half hour I can kill here soon, so to speak. I definitely have. Alright. See if I can get the instant replay. It's the only game I can think of that had an instant replay in it. Like, ever. Yep, first game with instant replay. Ah! Ooh, that was close. Hard fight, let's go. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, I think it's the first time I've ever seen one of the guys duck back in a hole. That was kind of... I don't remember that happening too often. Bananas everywhere. Get that cone. Yeah, as far as the instant replay, I'm not exactly sure what the... Oh, that was close. What the requirements are to actually get one. You know, for a certain score per level, if it... There we go! I love it. You gotta love it, man. This is retro. True and true. Yeah, Kapow's the word, man. Ah, we're talking about it, and I got one. Oh, that was great. That made my night. Oh, yeah. Outstanding. Oh, get the guy. Oh! Oh! My first death. Ooh. Instant replay. Put that one back. Oh. You don't. Ooh. Oh, I don't have anything in my hand. Oops. Ah, bad aim. I was trying. There's a lot of tomatoes. I was trying to shoot the left and just didn't quite do it. Oop. Weird. Come on, get the guys. There you go. Alright. Oh, you don't. There we go. I've seen some people put... Actually, I think about it, surprised he didn't pop in tonight. Huge ass. I've seen him play it on his stream. He's like really good at this game. Positive of that. Ow, right in the face. Honestly, how that music is. I swear that music's like from Warner Brother cartoons or something. Reminds me of that. Yeah, I could put the game name on there just for the fun of it. This will be the last game of the night. Like I said, I can only do about 2 hours. Otherwise, I risk not showing up the work on time. Can't do that. There we go. I gotta pull out of my collection just because I want something to play at the end. Let's go again. I want to see the instant replay again. missed that. That's fine. I didn't realize they could get themselves. I don't think I ever noticed that before. I'm sure it happens. That is the first time I ever actually saw it. Get out of my way, will you? Oh, man. No. Oh, that was close. Gives you a chance to relax for a moment during the game. Again, I have no idea what it bases the factors on for showing that. Maybe it's just level 5, I don't know. I haven't paid that close attention to it. Ah! You got me in the toe. Oh, I don't have any food on me. No, I do. Ah, come on. He clipped me. Yeah, I caught a stray. Like running the tip of my toe. Ah, what the? They keep coming out of the same one. Ah, seriously? Go away. No, you don't. I think my high score for this game is like really high too. I'm like, oh, I was a goner for a second. Got some fruit for the next level. Split. Get out of there. Excellent though. I'm kind of curious, can you get the instant replay more than once in a game? The answer is I don't know. I need more food here. Oh! I just caught it there. Level 12! Ah. Oh! Right in the foot. Again. My Achilles heel. Ah, man. I think that's game over, I think. What am I at here? Hour and a half. I think I will call it here. I got a little more time to go, but I had a fun night. And off the perk. Want to thank Shark for popping in. Nice 60 stream streak there. Thanks for Mr. Worldwide Decon. Is that what WW stands for? Worldwide? Are you? For popping in. Black Diamond. And of course, Bowtie. Can't forget the Bowtie. What the? GG. Yeah, I didn't do bad with Food Fight 2. Oh, it's during a commercial break. I'll say goodbye after the commercial break ends. I monitor commercials down below here. It's in a commercial break. I didn't realize. Oh, it just started. What a bummer. Okay, that's cool. I just figured it was World Wide Web, but that's okay. don't you don't have to put your real name out there. Don't worry about it. DK is around. Is that the name? Okay, yeah, I get that. I mean, I just call you Decon, but yeah, I work Saturday nights. That's the reason I can't do like 4 hours of this like I used to. Can't do it. Sometimes I get Saturday nights off, but not tonight. As I mentioned, I'm on a new schedule, and Saturday nights at work is busy. Not a huge fan of. I haven't worked a Saturday night in it's been at least 3 years now. Management decided like, okay, you don't get off weekends anymore. I'm like you bastards. Like, thank you, management. Nah. Okay. Spirit says ads are still in progress, but they're not. Because I don't see them. Turn off the power here. Because I can. Well, thanks for stopping by, folks. Appreciate the chat. It was a nice active chat tonight. I liked that. The question here is there anybody out there I'm going to raid? What do we got out of here? Somebody's doing Sega Mega Drive. Alicia Dragoon. Nolan, what? Romancing Saga? Crash Bandicoot. Could do Crash Bandicoot. If anybody wants to hang for a raid, I'm gonna raid a Crash Bandicoot stream. Dr. Nibbles. Other than that, thanks for stopping in, folks. Much appreciated. I enjoyed the chat. I enjoyed the games. It was a fun night. And it's Saturday night. Have a good night, folks. Enjoy whatever you're doing. If you're in the Midwest, watch out for the smoke fire. Or not fire. Watch out for the smoke. I'll be encountering that later on tonight and tomorrow. I hope to continue to keep doing old school Saturdays again. 7 p.m.ish. Go Fighters, that's right. And go Cubs and go Brewers and everybody else. I mean, good luck to your favorite teams. And like I said, hang in for the raid otherwise. Have a good night, folks. If I can find my raid button here.